Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. Thank you for coming. In today's video, we're going to be doing this look right here. So if you like what you see and you want to know how to get this look, then please keep watching. So we did the eyebrows already. I also used the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. I used the Clinique Moisture Surge. I did use the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color Chocolate. I used the Anastasia Dip Brow in the color Soft Brown. And I used the Beauty Creations Mini Brow Kit. So now we're going to go into the eyeshadows. So the first palette we're going to go in with is the Festival of Love palette. It looks like that. Going with the Kat Von D powder, and we're just going to set the top of our eyelids. I'm not going to set the actual crease and lid themselves, just right underneath the eyebrow. I don't like to set the lids because I just like to pack the color on first and then go in and blend. I'm going with this pencil right here, which is a Beauty Professionals pencil, and we're going to go right into the shadow. Just going to start packing on the color. So we're going to, again, don't worry about blending right now. We just want the color to be on there. Now I'm going to take a blending brush. This is the BH Cosmetics brush in V5, and I'm just going to take that and just start buffing. And you want to make sure that the color is definitely buffed out on the top. Like, you don't want any harsh lines. So I'm just going round and round in circular motion. I know this color looks pink on camera, but I'm telling you it's not in real life. I don't like this brush. Let's find a different brush. We're going to go in with this Beauty Professionals brush. And again, I'm just packing the color on, trying to get as much of that color on as I can. So that's why I take it and just push the color in first, and then I like to go in and just blend it all out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep blending, and this brush didn't have anything on it. I'm actually gonna go in with another brush to just keep blending. This one again doesn't have anything on it, but I'm just using it to blend. And don't worry if it looks sloppy in the beginning, because you're going to take a makeup wipe and just fix whatever you don't want anyway. I'm going to go back in with that packer brush, and I'm just going to push only in this area right here, just to intensify the color. Do not mind my face. I literally just got done shaving my face and putting on my product, so that's why my face is so red. I'm always so red anyway, but it just gets more red after I shave it, so don't mind that. Then we have that blended. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe palette, and I'm gonna use the black in this palette, which is called Abyss. Don't mind the palette, it's a hot mess, but we're gonna go in with this color right here. And I'm gonna take that and put that on with the same Beauty Professionals brush that we use for the red. And I'm just gonna use that to dip in and just darken the outside of this red, just to kind of make the color deeper. And this takes a lot of blending to do, so just know that you're going to be blending for a while. I like to go back in and just do both at the same time, so I go in with that and then go in with the red, and then just keep going back and forth like that. I've not been on doing any videos, and the reason for that is because I at one point had just become uninspired I was tired of the setup that I had. I was tired of just the look in general, and I just needed a change. So I took a step back and just thought about what I wanted to do, thought about if YouTube was what I wanted to do, and it is. So what I did was I went and I changed everything around, ordered some new stuff which should be coming soon, and just ready for a whole new look, just ready for a whole new year. Honestly, like 2020, I'm like over it already. Like, I'm glad it's the end, and I know that 2021 isn't going to be any different, at least in the beginning. But 2020, it just needs to be done. Like, seriously, it just needs to go. And I'm sure a lot of other people feel the same way. So, you know, I'm waiting for backdrops to come in and things like that, just to have like different, to make it look like, you know, there's different themes and stuff like that, or just hopefully to become more inspired with doing what I love, which is makeup, and getting better at what I do. But I just wanted to address that. I wanted to let everybody know, you know, for those that do watch me and are wondering, like, you know, what happened to her. Well, that's what happened. And like I said, I'll still be doing this, definitely, because like I said, makeup is what I love to do. I'm just waiting for everything to come in so that I can feel better about what I'm doing. If you hear my husband and my dog and my child, I apologize. You know how it is. I know you guys know how it is. I'm just taking another brush and just going over everything again to make sure that there is no harsh lines. All right, we're going back into the Festival of Love palette, and we're going in with this color right here, which is called Fabulous. And we're going to start putting that on our lid, right around where we put the black. And again, just put that all on the lid. And as you guys can tell, I obviously did my eyebrows, and I normally do that because, I mean, let's be real, eyebrows are boring to watch, and you know, who's got an hour to be watching a video because eyebrows take so long? Who's got an hour to just watch a video? I mean, nobody really wants to do that. So so I just do them before. So I have my coquito here, homemade. I made it. Bomb, 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 bomb. Makes me feel festive. What I'm doing is I'm taking a makeup wipe and I'm just gonna clean up the area before I finish off the eyes because it's driving me crazy. So now that everything is cleaned up, we're gonna go in with the BH Cosmetics Foil Eyeshadow Palette. And we're going to go in with this purple right here. And I'm going to put that on my finger. In just the center of the eye. Alright, so I'm going to take a Wet n Wild brush. Looks like that. And I'm actually going to spray it and put the shadow foil on while I wet the brush. So I'm actually going to put the shadow on the brush like that. And then I'm going to take the Beauty Creation spray and just spray the brush. Just to intensify that shadow in the center. Okay, so now that that's done, let's go in with the Kat Von D liner. Sorry, I'm going to be all up in there. All up in your grill, but your girl is blind. She can't see. So, I have to get all up in the mirror. And I'm going to bring the line up just like that, and then start connecting it. I remember a look is never really complete. A look is never really complete until you put your lashes on. So, like I said, it may look crazy right now, but it will come together. All right, now we have our eyeliner done. Now I can breathe, I can speak, we can, you know, conversate. Let's go on to the face. I have gotten some new products. So the first thing that I have that I'm going to use today is the Frankie Rose foundation. And this is in the color Vintage. Now, when I purchased the foundation, it came with a sample primer. So I'm going to try the sample primer that it came with because I was going to use my own, but I figured this one came with it. So let's see how it works. And if it works, then maybe I'll purchase it. But I have to see how the product goes together. I'm sure they'll probably work really good together because they're both from the same company. But I'm going to go in with this primer first. And then we'll move on to the foundation. So, and it's a clear primer. Now let's see what it feels like. It feels like Smashbox photo finish primer. That's exactly what it feels like. It does feel silky smooth. It actually feels really good on the face. But honestly, since it does feel exactly like the Smashbox photo finish primer, I have that primer, so I probably will try it with what I have first before I go out and purchase any more makeup products. Okay, so can you guys believe that it's Christmas? Like, Christmas is like a week and a couple of days away. Can you believe it? I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm ready for 2020 to be done, but I can't believe that it's Christmas, y'all. I can't believe it. I'm going to go in with the foundation on my Morphe 439 brush, freshly cleaned. I'm going to shake up the foundation. And I'm just going to put a few pumps on my brush. 1, 2, we'll start out with 2. And I'm just going to dab this all over my face. And then I'm just going to start patting it into the face. Now, what I did with this foundation, because this foundation is only, you can only purchase it online. So what they have is, they have a, you pay $3 or something like that, something around those lines, and you pick whatever tone you are. So if you're light, you pick the light tone. If you're dark, medium, you pick the medium tone. And if you're dark, you pick the dark tone. And what they do is they send you a sample products that are like this size of a bunch of different light colors so that you can see which one really matches you, and then you can order it that way. Now, that I was so happy with that because I actually got the one that actually really matches my face. And because, oh, that's what I want to tell you. When you get the samples, go through all of them, because you may think that one sample is your tone, or it might be off like a little bit, but if you go through all of them, I promise you that you'll find one that is exactly your tone. I'm going to go back in and put a little bit more around my eyes and my cheeks. Again, because I have the dark circles and my cheeks is always the first to go. well, not anymore, but before Corona, you would go and kiss people hello, and you know, all the foundation would go off of your cheeks. I'm going to take the brush now, the beauty sponge, and just pat it all out. But yeah, this foundation is actually bomb. Like, it's bomb. I probably should have used a little bit more of the primer, but I know for next time now, and I forgot to use the professionals. I definitely need something to fill in the pores, because my pores are gray, but we know for next time. Okay, so now that we're done with that, I'm just going to take a little dab on my sponge, and I'm just going to pat it all in here. Because I like it all to just obviously sit the way I want it to, but I definitely need to have extra coverage underneath my eyes. Alright, now we're going to go in with the NARS concealer in the color Custard. And I usually use my Tarte Shape Tape, which I love, don't get me wrong. But number one, I want to try different concealers, and I really do like this concealer. And two, sometimes I don't really like that lightness underneath my eye. So either I'll use two concealers, or I'll just change it up. Because this is obviously a little bit darker than the Tarte Shape Tape. So I'm going to take my beauty sponge, and I'm going to just start patting this into the skin. And again, I'm patting, I'm not dragging, I'm not smearing it, like I'm not rubbing it. I'm just patting it into the skin. Very, very lightly. So has everyone started their Christmas shopping yet? Since Christmas is like tomorrow. At least it feels like that anyway. I started. Actually, I'm finished. But it's going to be a small little Christmas for us this year. We're going to be home, you know, due to the rising numbers in COVID, and you know, just don't want to take a chance, especially because I have asthma, so I'm high risk, and my daughter also has asthma, so she's high risk also. So we've been very cautious. So it's just going to be, you know, just us this year. Normally we have a big, huge get together with my family, but I just think that it's just not a good time. I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape in light neutral, just to kind of cover this up a little bit. Again, because I hate my dark circles. I swear, y'all, I am totally like not into like the plastic surgery thing or anything. Because I'm content with, like, I'm happy with what I have. But if there was something that I can change, it would be the under eye. I would definitely get fillers for sure, because of the darkness, because of the bags that you could see, which is so annoying. I would just really like to cover that, because you know, people just get a little self-conscious about it. There's times that I'm like, oh, I hate it. There's times I'm like, whatever. Sometimes you can't even see it, but you know, it is what it is. All Alright, so now that that's done, let's go in and finish off with our concealer. So I'm going back in with the Tarte Shape Tape, and we're going again with the color Light Neutral. Just going to put some here, 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 Cupid's bow, here, smile lines. And then I'm just going to pat this bubble in. I do my smile lines because it tends to crease there, so I like to put the concealer there and then set it so that hopefully with setting it, it doesn't get so you know, creased. This one I'm just patting it in, patting it in. Y'all, this foundation is bomb. Don't mind my pores, because again, I forgot to put the professionals on, so you're gonna see every damn critter in my face. But as far as coverage, like, y'all, it's bomb. Bomb. Alright, so now that we have all that stuff put on, I'm gonna set my face. I'm gonna go in with my Airspun powder. This is the original formula. Guys, this stuff, like, I could sit here and just sniff it because, like, it smells so good. I'm, like, so completely obsessed. So completely obsessed. Alright, I'm going to take my beauty blender and then I'm just going to take out any creases, look up, and get the powder on my puff first. And I'm just going to use the puff that came with the Airspun to set the under eye. Alright, again on this eye. Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. This Airspun powder is bomb, bomb, bomb. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Pro Concealer, since we haven't set the rest of the face. This is in the color Chestnut, and I'm just going to do some cream contouring. Just like that. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna contour my nose. So I'm gonna take my Beauty Professional contour brush and I'm gonna start diffusing these lines, and I'm gonna start bringing the lines up into the eyebrow, because that's what's gonna make it look the most natural, to make it look like it's coming out from the eyebrow. And then I'm just going to go over it with my beauty sponge. Then I'm going to take the contour and I'm going to go with the beauty blender and just bring everything up. Don't drag down. Bring it all up. Again, same thing on this side. Just like that. We're going to do the same thing up here. Actually, we're going to do it with a brush. We're going to do it with this BS small brush right here. We're just going to blend everything in. And I'm just going to go back in with the Airspun powder, just to set the rest of the face. And And again, I'm just going to use the same puff. All right, we're going to go in with the Eyelure London Definition eyelashes. They look like this. We're going to go in with these down here. Do any of you guys have an elf on the shelf? That has come to visit this year? I'm just measuring my eyelashes. We got an elf on the shelf this year. And ours is named Snowflake. And Snowflake loves my daughter. So he leaves her little notes and stuff, and he brings her elf cereal from the North Pole. She loves it. She loves it, and the best part about it is just the happiness of when she gets up to say, "Mommy, where is my elf on the shelf? I need to go find my elf on the shelf." And just to see the smile on her face is just priceless. So I used the Duo glue, the green one. Okay, so while we're letting the glue dry, we're just gonna curl our eyelashes. And I'm gonna go in again with another new product, which is the Hank & Henry Slick With It. It looks like this, and it's two-sided, so it has the fine tip, and then it has the normal size. So I like it because it does have both, and because my eyelashes at the bottom are so super small that I need a tiny little one like that. I don't know if you guys can hear my daughter, but she's making a video for Santa. And then I'm gonna take the eyelash and just put it on. And then just lift it up. Okay, so now that all that is done, let's go in and do our face, and then we'll finish the under eye. So we're gonna go in with this Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. And I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna go with my bronzer brush. Just get some product on there. It smells like the beach, y'all. Smells so good. Like, so good. Let's do our under eyes. So we're going to go back in with the Festival of Love palette. We're going to go in with the red color. We're just going to go underneath the eye like that. Then we're going to take a pencil brush and we're going to go in with the Fabulous color, which is the purple color. And we're just going to put that on the outer edge. You know, my signature look. Just like that. And I'm going to take a brush that has nothing on it just to blend out that red. Good. Now we're going to go in with a lip. We're going to go in with this Essence pencil in the color Big Proposal. Now we're going to go in with this Hank & Henry lip by Hank & Henry and Rich Luxe. It looks like that. The color is I Love You So Much. And then we're going to top that. I'm going to let it dry a little bit. We're going to top that with the NYX Buttergloss in the color Vanilla Cream Pie. Now we're going to go in with blush. We're going to use the Beauty Creations Floral Blush Palette. And I'm going to go in with this color right here. This color right here. Now we're going to go in with highlight. And we're going to go in with this Frost color right here from the Beauty Creations Highlighting Kit. And we're going to start with that underneath our brow bone. Then I'm going to put some right in the center of my nose, on the tip of my nose. My Cupid's bow. Now I'm going to spray my face before I put highlighter on my cheeks. Let it dry down a little bit. And then I'm going to take the same color and I'm putting that on with a Morphe 510 brush. Now I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Infallible, and we're just going to put some on the waterline. Just to hide the bands. And some underneath the eye. And this is the final look. Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on your notifications, and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.